Once there lived a poor man who was married to a beautiful woman. They never quarreled. The man loved his wife very much, and the beautiful woman loved his husband. They were very happy. But this couple had a very rich and handsome neighbor. He saw the poor man's beautiful wife, and he fell in love with her. He thought that he wanted to marry her himself. Every day, when the woman's husband was working in the fields, the rich man came to the poor man's house. He said to the poor man's wife, "You are such a beautiful woman, but your clothes are so old. Why doesn't your husband buy you new, nice clothes? I am sure he doesn't love you at all. If he loved you, he would buy new, wonderful clothes for you. Divorce him and marry with me. I will buy you beautiful new clothes, the best you have ever seen, and you will become the most beautiful woman in India." At first, the poor beautiful woman didn't listen to the rich man. But he came to her house almost every day, and he said the same things day by day. Time passed, and she began to think, "Perhaps my neighbor is right. My husband really doesn't buy me beautiful new clothes. Why? Perhaps he doesn't love me." One night, she said to her husband, "My darling, look at me. My clothes are too old and ugly. I want new ones. Please buy me some new clothes." Her poor husband smiled and kissed her. "My love, you don't need new clothes," he said. "You are the most beautiful woman in the world." But the poor woman became very angry. "Don't you love me?" she asked her husband. "If you truly love me, buy me a new beautiful dress." Poor husband loved his wife very much, and he wanted to please her. He thought, "I have too little money, and I need a new hand braid for grass. But I want my beloved wife to be happy." So, next morning, he went to the market, and he bought a new dress for his wife. He brought it home, and she put it on. "Thank you, my dear husband," she cried happily. "Now I know that you love me." Next day, the rich neighbor came to see the beautiful woman again. This time, she was wearing her new dress. She proudly said to him, "You see, my husband loves me very much. He bought me this nice new dress." But the rich man said, "A good husband gives his wife not only new clothes, he gives her jewelry. Where are your golden rings? Where is your golden necklace? Why doesn't your husband give you them?" The rich man opened a box with beautiful golden jewelry and showed them to her. "Look at them," he said proudly. "Divorce your husband and marry me, and I will give them all to you." The beautiful woman didn't listen to him. She said, "Go away. I love my husband. He loves me too. We are very happy together." But the rich neighbor came again and again, day by day, and every day he showed her the box of jewelry. Finally, she began to think, "Maybe the rich neighbor is right. Why doesn't my husband buy golden jewelry for me? Doesn't he love me?" That day she didn't tidy the house. She didn't cook a meal. Her poor husband came home late after a long day working in the fields. He was hungry and so tired. "There is no dinner for you tonight," said his wife. "I'm sure you don't love me." "What?" her husband cried. "My darling, I love you more than anything. You are the most important person in my life. I even can't imagine my life without you." "But why don't you buy me golden jewelries?" she asked him. "When a husband loves his wife, he gives her a golden ring or necklace." The poor husband looked sad. He thought, I spent money on her new dress. Where can I find more for jewelries? Perhaps my cousin will lend me the money. I'll go and ask him. I really want to buy a golden jewelry for my beloved wife. I want my wife to be happy. So, next day, the poor man went to visit his cousin. Can you lend me some money? He asked his cousin. I will work for you in your field. I will lend you some money, his cousin said, but you must work hard. There are many stones in my field, and you must move them all away. The poor man agreed and took the money. He went to the market and bought a golden necklace. When he returned home, he gave it to his beautiful wife. She was so happy. She put the necklace round her neck. She liked it very much. "Look at me," she said to her husband. "I am beautiful, aren't I?" "You are very beautiful." "If you are happy, I'm happy too," her husband replied. The beautiful woman hugged her husband. "Thank you so much, my dear husband," she said. "Now I see that you love me." Next morning, her husband left home very early, before the sunrise. He hurried to his cousin's field. There were lots of stones in this field. I must work very hard now, he thought. I must start working early and finish late. I must pay my debt to my cousin. His beautiful wife was working happily at home. She thought, I'll cook a delicious dinner for my husband tonight. He gives me nice presents. He works hard for me. I'm sure that he loves me. Suddenly she heard a greeting voice. It was her rich neighbor's voice. "Are you at home?" he asked. The woman went outside. Her neighbor was there. "It's you," the woman said. "Listen, my neighbor. You were wrong about my husband. Yesterday he bought me this beautiful golden necklace. He loves me very much, and I love him too. I will not divorce him, and I will never marry you." The rich man was worried. He thought, her husband loves her so much. If I want to be with her, I must be clever. Then he said, "Your husband gave you a beautiful dress and a golden necklace, but I can give you much more." "What? What do you mean?" cried the woman. "Can your husband make miracles?" asked the rich man. "Miracles? Of course no. He can't make miracles," the woman answered. "Nobody can make miracles." "I can," the man said. "I can everything because I love you. Love can make miracles. If your husband loves you, he can make miracles for you. If you love me, I will make miracles for you." "If you can, make a miracle for me right now," the woman said. "But I can't," the rich neighbor answered. "First, you must promise to love me. You must leave your husband and come to me. Only then I will make wonderful miracles for you." The woman didn't say anything, and the rich neighbor went away. That night, her poor husband came home very late. He was very tired and hungry. His wife brought warm water for him, and he washed himself. She brought tasty food for him, and he ate it. "My poor husband," she thought. "He works so hard for me, and he is so tired and hungry. Our rich neighbor is silly. How can my husband make miracles? It's impossible." But day by day, the rich man came to her house again and again. "Did your husband make a miracle for you yesterday?" he asked the woman. "Leave him and love me, and I will make a lot of miracles for you, I promise." At last, the poor, beautiful woman began to listen to him. One day, when her husband came home, she was very sad. "My wife, my beloved wife, what's wrong with you?" asked her husband. "Are you sick?" "No," she answered. "I'm sad because you do not love me." "What?" cried her husband. "But you know that I love you more than anything and anybody in my life. I bought you new clothes. I bought you a golden necklace. You are the most beloved person in the world to me." "But you don't make miracles for me," said his wife. Her poor husband was very surprised. "It's impossible. Of course I can't make miracles," he said. "Why do you want a miracle? Where did you get this idea?" "Our rich neighbor came to see me today," the woman said. "He said, 'Love makes miracles. If a man loves a woman, he will make miracles for her.'" Her husband was very worried. "That unkind man wants to take my wife," he thought. "All these troubles come from him. When he first came here, she wanted new clothes. Then she wanted a golden jewelry. And now she wants a miracle. What can I do? If I don't make a miracle, perhaps my wife will leave me and marry him." Next early morning, the poor man went slowly to work to his cousin's field. "I must pray," he thought. "Only God can help me now." He looked up to heaven. "Oh God," he prayed, "please help me to make a miracle. I love my wife and I want to be with her. Don't let this rich neighbor take her from me." He worked all morning. He was moving stones from his cousin's field. At noon, he sat down under a tree to rest. A stranger was sitting there already. "Who are you?" the poor man asked. "I am a wizard," he answered, "and I have a gift for you. Look, there are 2 sticks. They make miracles." "Miracles?" the poor man asked. He was happy. "What miracles?" "If you touch a person with the first stick," the wizard said, "he will become an animal which you imagine." The poor man thought of the rich neighbor and smiled. "An animal?" he said. "That's very good. And if I touch him with the second stick, what will happen?" "He will become a man again," said the wizard. The poor man took both sticks very happily. "Thank you, a good man," he said. "I prayed to God and He sent you to me. Now I can keep my wife and punish my neighbor." He ran home. "My dear wife," he called out, "come here, I'm going to make a miracle." His wife came out of the house. "What miracle?" she asked. "Look," said her husband. He touched her with the first stick. At once she became a bird. She was flying in the sky, then she flew to her husband and tried to speak, but she only could sing. Her husband touched her with the other stick. At once she became a beautiful woman again. "My dear husband, that's amazing," she said. "It's a real miracle. How did you do it?" "I prayed to God and He helped me. And now, my love, I'm going to punish my neighbor." "Our neighbor?" the woman asked. "Yes, it's not good that he comes to our house when I am working in the fields," said the poor husband. "He gives you bad ideas. Ask your husband for new clothes. Ask him for golden jewelry. Ask him for a miracle. Am I right? Did our rich neighbor give you all these ideas?" But his wife said nothing. "And why did you listen to him?" her husband went on. His wife did not look at him. She was so ashamed. "I'm sorry," she said. "It's really true, he said all those things. He wanted me to divorce you and marry him. And I don't know why, but I listened to him." "Do you really want to divorce me and marry with him?" her husband asked. She looked at him with sad eyes full of tears. "No, dear husband, I want to stay with you forever, and I will never listen to him again." "Then take this stick," said her husband. "Imagine any kind of animal and touch the rich man with it." He gave his wife the first stick, but he hid the second one in the attic. Next early morning before the sunrise, the poor man went to his cousin's field. Soon the rich neighbor arrived at the woman's house. "Well," he asked her, "can your husband make miracles for you?" "Yes," she said, and touched him with the first stick. At once, the rich man changed into a horse. "Now you can go to the field and help my dear husband," said the woman. So she took the horse to the fields where his husband was working. The poor husband was moving stones from his cousin's field. "Oh, really? A horse? Now I can finish my work quickly." From that day, the poor man gave the horse many heavy things to carry. The horse carried stones away from the fields. It took heavy sacks with wheat to the market for sale and brought flour and sugar home again. The horse worked for the poor man for many years. The poor man wasn't so poor now. The horse was helping him, and the poor man was becoming richer. Years passed. One day, the poor man looked at the horse. It was old and very tired. The poor man was sorry for it. He went into his attic and brought out the second stick. Then he touched the horse with it. At once the rich man stood there. But he was not a handsome young man now. He was old. His back was bent. He was very, very tired. "You tried to take my wife away from me," said the poor man. "That was wrong. Go home now. Don't look at other men's wives again." The rich old man went away, and he never came back again. So the poor man and his beautiful wife lived happily together for many years.